Yo guys, it's Van Carter, and today I'm going to be doing another video. And in this video, this is going to be something new, never done before. Because, like, you know, why not? It's something that I can say and do because I can't think of anything else to do. So I'm doing this. This is a new type of video. Steve, nice. 7. Steve. 7? Pardon? 7? What does 7 mean? Wait. I need to know. What does 7 mean? What does 7 mean? What? 7 what? Some donuts? Some people? So yeah. Okay. So yeah, the most annoyingest kid in class is gonna start now. So what we do in our, well, we don't do anything. So I'll tell you his name. Should I say his name? No, I'm just gonna say his name, Charlie. And I'm not gonna change his name because Charlie suits him. Because, you know, I don't know. Just because his name's Charlie. So the reason why he is really annoying is because, well, first start like what he does and everything. So he's our friend. Well, he's not really our friend. We really don't want him to be our friend, but we just play with him anyway. So yeah, we play with him because if we say wait, let me get started. He's a crybaby, or basically a whinge bag, I guess you would say it as. So what he would do is, if he didn't get his way, he's like one of those people, if they didn't get their way, they would just sulk. That's what he is. If he didn't get his way, he'll start crying or he somehow ruin it. Yeah, which is really annoying for us to do, because we can't do anything that, if he doesn't want to, he get in a sulk, and sometimes we do say no, sometimes he doesn't, but most times he gets into a sulk. So yeah, that's the first thing that he does. It's a bit annoying when he does it. Well, it is really annoying, and he always follows us because he's the type of person who has no friends. He's that type of person, because you kind of feel bad for him. Well, I do, because there's no one else to play with, but we don't really like him. So we never say we don't like him, but we always want to. Well, that's how I put it. That's how I think of it. It's because, like, he's lonely, he's no friends, but we're gonna understand, yeah, he has to move on sometime. So he always does it. If he doesn't get his way, he does that, and he just does that whenever. Like, if you've never heard of this game called Capture the Flag, it's where you have two teams, one team and another team, and there's a halfway line. If you're on their line, if you're past your line, they can say court, and then you're in prison for however many seconds, minutes, hours you want. It doesn't really matter what time it is, it's up to you in Manhunt. But yeah, so we play that game, and someone has to be in defense protecting the flag, because that's how Capture the Flag works. So what usually happens is all of us have been in defense except Charlie, and Charlie always says, I'm not being in defense because I don't want to. But I don't think no one really wants to be in defense. They all want to actually do something. So no one really likes to be in defense, but we've all been in it. We've been in defense, and he's just like, no, I'm not in defense, no thank you. And it's really annoying. So what's other things he does is he kind of gets a bit of sulk when he does art. As in, he would do art and you look at everyone else's I see, mine's rubbish, and I just stop doing it completely. I feel like this is Oscar. Oscar, is that you? So, me and my friends, it's not just me that does this, or I mean that is friends with him. My friend Oscar, James, not Charlie, Joseph and Ellis. Ellis sometimes doesn't play with us, so he doesn't handle this as much, but Charlie's clingy, so he will always follow us. So yeah, back to what he does in art. Who? My friends are you on about? All the names that I just said. Oscar, James, Charlie. I mean Joseph. They're all my friends, by the way, if you didn't actually properly understand that. So what they, yeah, at art, sometimes we do, is he always, like, he will draw something, and then he will look at all of us, and say, oh, mine's rubbish. He'll get into a soak, put the piece of paper away from him, and just sit there, not doing anything, because he's looked at his, and he looks at everyone else. Instead of trying to improve it or something, he just sits in the soak, which is kind of annoying sometimes, because he just, well, it's not annoying, it's just, you know, if you get what I mean. But yeah, there's lots of different times when he's done it. Like there's this one time, oh, I forgot it. He started crying because it was over a game called Manhunt. Again, if you never know that game, it's where one of you someone is on. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter how much of them there are. There could be 6 of them, and there could be one hider. What you do is there's as many people as you want on, and there's as many hiders as you want. So they have to run away, kind of like it. They have to run away or hide or do whatever they want, and the person that is on will have to go up to them, hold their hand on them, and say 1, 2, 3 manhunt. If they get their hand off or take their hand off, they have to do it all again. They have to say 1, 2, 3 manhunt all again. So, and once they do get them, they are on with you. And then the annoying thing about Charlie, this is another thing, is he would always make excuses, like, because he's one of the slowest in the class. I think he is the slowest in the class. So we could probably run away from him, but in a matter of 3 minutes, he always comes up to us. He always finds us. But anyway, back to Manhunt. Since he's slow, and whenever one of us spots him when we're on, he will always say, oh, I need to go to the toilet, or I need a drink. So, like, he basically pauses the game for himself, so he can actually escape, and he'll go into the toilets. I know he does this, because he always does this to me, he does this to everyone. And we all know he's lying, so we just say, yeah. And we just act like we believe him. Because we always say it, he always does it, no matter what, whenever we tell him to stop. It's really annoying. And he keeps doing that. GTG now. God. Oh, okay, I get it. Alright. So, what he does is, this happened once. Me and my friends, James and Joseph, like I said, were my friends at the start. Bye. Wait. We were playing, or my friends were playing, what's it called, basketball. And there's this thing called the line game, where they would, be a line, and with the basketball, you would have to shoot it in the hoop, and every time you actually got it in, you moved backwards onto a different line, so it gets harder and you have to do it from farther away. So Charlie wanted to play a match of basketball, but James and Joseph wanted to play the line game, which they call it by. So yeah, that's what Charlie wanted to play. And as I said, if Charlie doesn't get away, he gets into a soak. So
what a surprise, and a really fantastic starting point out here.
So yeah, what happened is the line game and everything. He wanted to play a match, but he didn't get to play the match because everyone wanted to play the line game, and he had the ball. So what happened is he got into the corner of the basketball pitch and just sat there and cried. He wasn't doing anything with the ball, and I could probably take it off him because I'm probably the strongest in the class, so I could probably just take it off him if I wanted to, but I didn't do that. So what happened is we came up to him and said, oh, can we have the ball because you're not using it or anything. I just sat there crying, didn't do anything, and then we turned our back to and just say stuff, speak, I don't know, do whatever kids do. And what we see him doing is actually playing a game, but because as soon as we say, oh, you're not using that ball, can we have it, he thinks, ha, I need to use it, so they can't get it and they can't have fun. And this is another time, this is probably the last time that I'm gonna say, I'm gonna end it. We were playing, what's its name? We were playing a game which we've never played before. It's not a proper game, it's just a dumb game that we play. This is our first time ever actually playing that. What we did is we have this tiny little hill which you get off the field. I don't need to explain what a field is, do I? You guys are smart. Smarter than me anyway. So yeah, we're on top of the field, and there's this little hill how you get down. So what we would do is he wanted to play capture the flag or manhunt, one of those, because that's what we always play. And we were just running, sprinting and jumping off the hill, seeing who could jump the farthest off it. And we weren't playing what he wanted to play. So what he kept doing is he would always go right in front of us and say, whenever we'd speak, we'd go la 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 and just make loads of noise so we couldn't speak to each other. Whenever we were doing the run up, so we could actually do a jump, he would always stand in front of us. So we always do those types of things to make us not have fun. And he says we ruined his break when he could play with other people, but he obviously doesn't know how to do that. Yep. But yeah, that's what he does sometimes, and it's just really annoying. And we don't tell him that we don't like him, because if we do, because he'll probably snitch and tell the teacher that we don't like him, and we all want to tell her. So do I. I'm fine with saying it. I think she should be fine. That was that. But no one else wants to do it. So, we all don't like him, so I can't say, oh, Joseph, James, and every one of my friends don't like him, because how do they know that? I could be just being a weirdo, or just an annoying person, annoying child. But yeah, that's what it does. And there's this another thing, there's this old game, I'm not sure if you know, it's called Clash of Clans. It's an old game that lots of people have. Well, not lots of people have, it was an old game. And me and my friends have it, including Charlie. And Charlie owned one of a clan that we had, if you know. We can have clans in it and everything. Charlie owned one of the clans. We were gonna make a new clan, which is called, I don't know what it's called. The Drabbit Ruse, I think. Yeah, the Drabbit Ruse. I know it's a random name, we call it really weird names. The last one was the Panda Ruse, so we just call it like thing with Ruse in it now. So what we did is he kicked Oscar and Joseph because they weren't speaking to Charlie in the clan, because they were coming up with a new name for a new clan. Oh, level 16. So since they were doing that, they got really, he got annoyed since we weren't talking to him, so he kicked both of them. We created our own one, and their parents, James and Joseph's parents, want Charlie to be in, have to have Charlie to be in, but my parents don't. So what I did is just kind of sneaky, is I said my tablet was on the table, my desk, which I have, and I actually do have that, I didn't lie about the desk. And I said I had a glass of water next to me, and you know how cats like to rub against things? This is exactly what I said, you know how cats like to rub against things? Yeah, my cat kinda rubbed against the glass, knocked it over, and it spilt all over my tablet. So that's what I said, he actually believed it, and it managed to kick him because it started bugging out and everything glitching. So he actually believed it, and Joseph's parents, since he's the, you know, person of the clan, he owns it. What he did is he said, when you kick someone, you're not allowed to, you can't invite them back. If you do invite them back, yeah, they can't accept it, I don't know why. So you have to say it to public, and his parents aren't allowed to sell it to public. So since their parents aren't allowed to say it to public, he can't join. And now that he can't join, he can't speak to us on that game anymore, which is kind of great. I like it, and I hope Charlie doesn't see this video. I don't think he will, because he doesn't watch my videos, but yeah, I hope he doesn't see this. But this is a new type of video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, and you want me to do more annoying people, because I have loads of annoying people in my school, or in my class. If you just want me to do normal, like, games which I play, I can carry on doing that. This is like a one-of-a-time thing. I've never really done this before. I might do more. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this though, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button so you never miss a video, on the notification bell. And comment down below if you have any really annoying people in your class. And yeah, I can just know. And yeah. So, see you in the next video, I guess. Bye!